Welcome to Comprehensive History, and don't forget to like, subscribe and share our video contents, and always give us feedback. So on today's class, we'll be talking about the evolution of man. The evolution of man has always been a topic of great controversy in the fields of religion, philosophy, and our area of specialization, history. The question about how man evolved has been asked several times. So that brings us to the historical evolution of man. How did man evolve? And we will take this theory from the Charles Darwin theory of human evolution. The Charles Darwin theory of human evolution gave a theory which stated that man evolves through what? Stages. That man goes from one stage to the what? To the other. And it is very important and sacrosanct for us to understand that the evolution of man has been backed up in the field of history by archaeological evidence and anthropological what? Scholars. Archaeologists have been able to prove that the evolution of man started from where? Africa. Why Africa? Where we have other places in the world, we have Europe, we have Asia. Why Africa? Africa was the birthplace of man. Africa was the what? Was the birthplace of man. Archaeological evidence have been able to prove that the Oldova George, which have lived for over 7 million years, was discovered in a place called what? Tanzania in Africa. This evidence has proven that these Oldova George were part of the earliest humans. What do I mean by earliest humans? By earliest humans, I mean the earliest what? Hominids who lived first in the world. Now, the first set of hominids that existed in the world are known as the what? The Australopithecus. Africans will say the Australopithecus what? Africanus. These Australopithecus were the earliest set of human species who existed. And artifact fossils carried out by scientists and anthropologists have been able to prove that the origin of man is what? Is Africa. The Australopithecus africanus were the earliest set of humans who existed in what? In the ancient times. Now, followed by the Australopithecus, the next set of humans that existed were known as the what? The Homo habilis. The Homo habilis was known as the what? The upright man. The upright man because they were able to shape materials like tools, stone tools and the rest. They were able to make certain tools with their what? With their hands. Now, let's go back to the Australopithecus africanus. It is very pertinent for us to know that also in Kenya, in Kenya, in Southern Africa, there was also an evidence that was able to prove that Africa is the cradle of what? Of man. The skull of a 6-year-old child was also discovered, whom it is assumed to have lived for over 2 million what? 2 million years. Now, the Homo habilis is followed by the what? The Australopithecus what? Africanus. The Homo habilis was able to do certain things with his own what? With his own hands. Then next on the line, after Australopithecus africanus, we have the Homo habilis. The next set of humans are known as the what? The Homo erectus. This Homo erectus was an advanced nature of what? The Homo what? The Homo habilis. That is because the Homo erectus could what? Could think. The discoveries made about them was that the Homo erectus could what? Could think. They could move their hands, they could move their legs, they could do certain things that the Homo habilis set of humans could not what? Do. Now, don't forget, it is presumed that the beginning of man, that man had an ape-like structure. That man was like what? Like an ape. Before they evolved into this what? This Homo erectus. Now, fast forward to the next set of humans that existed after the Homo erectus. They were known as the what? The Homo sapien. Now, historians have often come up with this theory that the Homo sapiens first existed in Africa, whereby some scholars do argue that the Homo sapiens were already existing, which is their other form of Homo erectus. They were already existing in other parts of the world, like the Netherlands. So the argument is still there to date about the origin of human. Now, let's come back. Charles Darwin theory criticizes the creation of God. The creation of God. Charles Darwin theory criticizes the theory of God, that how could God create the world in what? In 7 days. That how could God create man in just 7 days? So he criticizes the theory of religion biblically, that God created the world in 7 days. So Charles Darwin theory supports the evolution that human being passed through stages, that man evolved, and as they evolved, they had a better way of doing things. And Charles Darwin also explained that climate was a factor that helped in the evolution of what? Of humans.